Hi everyone. So let's wait a bit, as usual, and we can start after. Harrison, I can put mine, but it's too small, really too small. Okay, bon, we're gonna wait a bit. I also put a message on Telegram. Okay, so let's wait 2 minutes before starting. Um, yes, all good. Hi everyone. Hope you are motivated for tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Who is joining a hub? Ah, yes, in France. It's going to be at Sciences Po, by the way. So, pretty cool. Um, yeah, I think maybe there's a way in France you will be between like 50, 70. Because Sciences Po, yes, a lot of people from Sciences Po will participate. So, yeah. Oula, you can clean your eyes. Mm, bitter. I'm just look tired. So, oops. Anyway. Okay, so let's start in 1 minute. Um, and maybe if you have any question before, don't hesitate. Um, and yeah.
GM, how you doing?
I no.
No. Aziz Motomoto. No worries. I was just asking about the Claude credits. I didn't get the link to claim them.
We don't have cloud credits. Like it was, I think you are talking about a grant on it was closed on May 4, but we don't have credit. We will have for V0 and 11 Labs, so I still need to wait for the link. But not Cloud. Anthropic didn't want it to be involved. I mean, it's because it's related to crypto first. So yeah. But I know Cloud is good, huh? But they are not here. Yeah, but we have other specs available, and especially as well Noah AI. I think like even you can just use Noah AI to be honest to build. Expect if you have a backend to add, but yeah, I mean Noah AI is supposed to be just enough, but I will talk about it. All right, so let me start. Um, Hope you are ready for tomorrow. So today is more like providing some tips for your first hackathon. Like on my side, I've been into hackathon since 4 years right now. Uh, I take a step back, of course, but right now I'm hosting hackathon, and what's special for me is that I know perfectly how it's working. I've been hacker, I've been judge, I've been motor, right now host. So I know the expectation. And actually I will give you some tips for the dev pack hackathon itself. Ok, 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 ok. C'est parti, c'est parti, c'est parti. Bon, yes, let's start with hackathon step. Maybe like if you can tell me into the chat if it's going to be like your first hackathon or not, um, would be great. Um, so yeah, just feel free to put a message. All right, so there's different step for an hackathon. So the first thing is like, oh, I need to find a team, but also for the hackathon, I mean today you can hack alone or having a team up to 4 people. Actually for DevSpark Hackathon, and I know some of you are solo hacker. Up to you, but I always say that it's better to be together. I like to have more people because of networking, all these things, like discovering people. Meeting people is just important for your life, so not negligent that. Then the ideation process. So sometimes like I put find a team and ideation together because sometimes you join a team because you you want to get involved into a specific idea, or you just want to chill and have your team that you your friendly team, let's say. So that's why I put together. The second thing about execution, like how properly I will build my projects, the submission process. So of course, the thing is sometimes some people don't submit, but why? It's because they are afraid of the result, etc., etc. So I really don't care about that. Like just submit. You never know what can happen. Basically, like for myself, for my first hackathon, even I was like, oh, I don't know if I can come because I got like an issue with transportation, so I joined late, really late, like the day after, and finally I won the hackathon. So you never know what happened. Just show up and you will see. Same thing like my other hackathon was in Miami, and I was like, oh, it's not like fully functional, but finally I got like 15K. And then the other one was like San Francisco, and we were like around more than 1,000 hackers. And San Francisco is like another level. And I was like, okay, I will put something. We pitch. Then I left the event. I will like left the event and take my flight to come back in France. And when I came back, I discovered that I was the finalist. So really like just show up, you never know what happened. um and when you are along some friends is like pretty encouraging too. So even if your project is not like fully implemented or whatever, just submit, you never know. Anyway, and I want some hackathon like this, so just to let you know. Then there's the judging part, so I will talk about it just after. And then there's the after hackathon, like what can happen after the hackathon. All right. So find the team. So actually, um, it's pretty well well thinking. So we put something into the app, like I think it's like team. Yeah, it's team where you can, if you have an idea but you don't have team, like feel free to just create something there. Explain what you are building. Also like what you are looking for as team partners, and then create the team. And this one will appear like below. Here you can find a lot of teams. So for example, it's your outfit, your outfit, your outfit. Then there is also open teams, and you can request to join it. So make sure just to be part of one team, of course, because you will be attributed just to one team. Yeah. Um, but it's funny. Like on my side, sometimes I'm into two teams. But this one just be in one team. That's cool. Or join by code is that if someone, I don't know, you are friend with someone and you want to join his team, like just use their code and you will be in. Okay. And another way is that imagine you are in I don't know. Yes, in Argentina, let's say. You are in Argentina, you are looking for someone who want to team, but they don't have any ID, so they didn't put anything in team. Just click on the country, then looking for teams, and so you can see people who are looking for a team, and also you can contact them on Telegram. So yeah, just wanted to highlight that. Actually, it's a cool feature that we have this because um, usually again platform don't have that. So we we try to have the best of everything of every apps that I know, hackathon apps that I know, into one. So normally the experience will be smooth enough. All right. So this for the team things. Okay. So right now we are going to ideation. So I already done like a complete session about that, about product ideation, for those who just want to chill, like build for chilling, or those who want to just build for real things. So actually, it's always good to navigate into tracks, what is available. So sometimes people don't care about tracks, but just want to build something cool, you know. So it's totally up to you, of course. We not force anyone to do anything. So here you can just navigate into this page, prices, and take a look at what is available. So for example, Solana put 10K. So is this the split of yeah, for winners? There's also like you can see qualification requirements. So this part is the most important one, I would say, because if you want to win a prize, um like you should respect the requirements. Otherwise, you are directly put on this put aside. So yeah, it's the same thing for others, like Li-Fi, for example. And Li-Fi puts more option. Like I mean, they put some ideas that you can use on your side to build something like as an inspiration, and it's what they would like to see, basically. So same thing with qualification requirements, all these things. So virtuals, I will add resources, but today, here for building robots, like basic one, no risk. It's just a frontier tracks for people who want to go out of their comfort zone, extra. So no risk. Don't need to build a robot. So a couple of idea what you can do, etc. Solana Mobile, same thing. So the prices, it's usually one mobile, so phone mobile, actually, with qualification requirements, resources, how to use their stack, etc. And same thing for 11 labs. All right, good for that. So I just wanted to like tracks. Any question? No, you don't really need the cloud credit for the hackathon or reason. As I said, you can just use try like Noah AI and it's enough. But no reason. Okay, so usually uh usually what we are looking for is application that can bring users and also liquidity. Like I mean, that can be simple users, but also that can be liquidity if it's related to DeFi, for example, because it's a critical point if you want to scale after your projects. But no reason, it's just for indication for you that build the application where you can bring user and liquidity. So um, at your stage, you can think about how to create an application that is matching with your personality or your region or ONI. So personality, it can be, I don't know, you love sports, but you can do something on the sport. Very depending on your habits or the things. So as I mentioned, yes, something meaningful for you, something that you can push and argument. Yeah, having arguments. For example, I don't know. If you are building an application, I don't know, for students, so you should know you should know perfectly the education system or the things to make sure to bring students or things like this, you know. So just having know where you can have influence into that will be helpful for you to know what to build concretely. But I did a full session about that, so you can rewatch it. You can also think about your favorite daily app. So I don't know. Yeah. Yes, some people try to rebuild Telegram, for example. It's hard, but it's up to you if you are using running app, Strava, for example. Things like this. Like just think about take your phone basically, and you check your app, the app that you are using, and maybe you can turn it into building something where you can integrate a payment component related to Web3, like crypto, basically. So yeah, I always say that build the app is better than the web app directly, but that depends of the context, of course. Like if you want to onboard the 1 billion users, of course, mobile is is the way to do it. Um, and we have a Solana mobile track. So if you are good at building mobile things, don't hesitate. Okay, so I already put that last time, but we'll go again into it. So here, this if you really don't have any idea on your end, just go here and pick up one. So you can see if it's easy, advanced, attack. Alliance DAO is basically a big incubator, a big accelerator, sorry, especially in Web3. Um, and so I have friends who are coming from there. Basically, if you are a good founders, you can check Aliens DAO, because it can be a real push for your journey uh, itself in your life, I would say. So they always have good recommendation of startup to build, like startup projects, whatever. So just go through Alliance DAO or check recommendation from others. Solana Mobile put something, for example, here. And you know, Solana Mobile is sponsors. So you can take a look at what they're expecting, blah blah blah. So yeah, just take a look at scrolling that, and you will find something. No worries, do it for fun. This is more like agentic ideas itself. So it's related to Solana. So you can take a look at that also if you don't have any idea. Um, what I have others. You can install, yes, some copilots. So it's more like um, if you want to go beyond just having the idea, you can also check with Colossal Copilot if this idea has been already built before, which kind of feature you can add on top of that, all these things. So it's really good for providing more feedback about your idea and improve this one. And also you can say, hey, I'm like a mobile developer, so whatever, and which kind of app I can build. It will tell you because actually it's taking insights from more than 5,000 hackathon submission on Solana, so really good. Okay, so study past winner, so I will let you doing that. It's always good, like especially if you want one prize, but if it's not the case and you want to just chill, that's fine. Like no worries. So here, depending on categories, so let's say mobile again. So most of the things there are coming from Solana Mobile, I guess. So you can take a look at who success can look like. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, always a good practice too is like to check up on other ecosystem. Um, so it's a good thing, like because sometimes you can see in one ecosystem there's a good app with a good traction, but this one is not available, for example, on Solana. So you can say, hey, I can build that, but on Solana. It's a good practice. It's what I'm doing sometimes too. So yeah. If you're building DeFi application, try to check on DeFi Llama. It's a tool where you can see the traction, TVL, all these things. So I would suggest to do that. Text inspirations, or yeah, already, yeah. Something important is also checking on your projects. Why are you using blockchain? Like the the most uh, easier implementation is just about payments, especially like stablecoin. You can use X402, etc. But just like make sure there's a real events. If you want to win, of course. Like you can just test for fun to implement it, but I mean it's also great for you to ask yourself why I'm using blockchain there. Is make sense, I mean. Okay, draft your MVP ID with tool like Excalibur. um so it's I will talk more about it after. About the schedule after. I'll talk with mentor for feedback. So we have a couple of mentor around like 50. Let me just show you that. Mentors, yes. So if you are looking for mentors, please just like you can, for example, reach out Ari from Solana Venezuela. So she can give a proper feedback maybe on a project in Latam. Um, Especially on Solana. So things like this. Everyone has their specialty. So feel free to take a look at it and try to engage with them. Always good. A good. I always say that it's very important to maintain like relationship with people. Um, like I mean, it can open door for you next time, extra. So don't negate the networking part into hackathon. All right. Tac, tac, tac. And sometimes, like, when it's come to judge mentors, most of them are like well sit yes, well set up into the the ecosystem. And if one day you are looking for advisors for your startup project, if you are looking for, I don't know, investor, etc., it's going to be one of the first network you will tap in. I'm speaking by experience. So that is just if you want like to have like imagine one of the mentors don't reply or whatever, and just you can use Solent GPT, so it's me itself. We already talked about it yesterday. But yeah, it's stressful to see myself. So yes, if you are French, of course, you can use that. The rise just use English. But here is with my French accent, so it's good. It's good to test. Um, and so you can initiate like a session. So pay and start session, for example. So that will send me a request, like tac tac tac. Do that only if you have USDC on the rise. Don't care about it. Hi, welcome to the Dev Free Pack Vibes. We have 3 minutes together. What are you working on? Let me check if you can hear that. No, I don't think so. Wait. Tuk 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 tuk. Ok. Ok. Ah, bah oui, of course. No, no, no. Uh, could you restart, please? Ooh, Solène. Ooh. Ah, hello? Hello. Could you hear me? Okay. We're gonna repeat. No worries. Come back when you've had time to build a bit more. Keep going. Yes, merci. Euh, chat again. Ok. Ok. On va repayer, hein. Let's repay. Um, Hi, welcome to the Dev 3 Pack Vibe. We have 3 minutes together. What are you working on? I don't have any ID. Could you help me, please? Mm. Ooh. Bon. I think it's because I'm in Zoom too. But you can test on your end. All right. So it was so much pity. Um, and you can use the there is someone who put the mic. Oops. Up là. Any question too? Yes, you can. Yes, Solen doesn't want to collaborate, I guess, indeed. Um, so, are you entering automatically if you open up a team? Yes, you are. Yes, you are directly in. Of course. Um, ok. Ah, bah merci. Tac, tac, tac. Can we test? Ouais. Uh, I think it's like bonfires. GPT. Ah no, it's a GitHub. Shit. Here, take. So, I didn't get the time yesterday, but I will add more resources into this one, so that you will have better reply itself. Okay, let's continue. Right now, we have just execution. Okay. So right now, execution. So execution is all about the process of building. Um, So to get started, set up a wallet, find ID. So I just talk about that. Um, like to be honest, you just have to do that. Huh? Ask AI to try the clear prompt of what you are building. So it can be like your ID, and also explaining who is the end users, explaining the integration that you want to put, all the things. ask for a clear prompt, and then this prompt, just pass it on Try Noah AI. And so like this, you will have a full stack app on Solana uh, in 20 minutes maybe, something like this. So just like very chill. I think you can, you can even do the hackathon in 2 hours. But let's have more fun. Um, so for setting up a wallet, I would suggest you to use Phantom. Um, so it's like in the like MetaMask shit. Phantom, bah non, c'est pas la doc, donc je veux, c'est Phantom. Yes, this one. Tac. Hop là! Phantom. So you can install that and then you will see here, for example, tac, tac, tac. You can, it's like MetaMask, in fact. And they will ask you to store your seed phrase somewhere. So don't put that into your notes. Don't put that into your notes on your mobile or whatever. I mean, that's depending on at which point you want to use your wallet, but keep that safe. And also, like you will have to create like two wallets. Like I mean, if it's just for testing, you can just use one, but it's better to just have one wallet dedicated, especially for development sites. So just to let you know. So use Phantom and start this one. All good. Then get some tokens on the faucet. So basically here that will ask your wallet address, and then you can just confirm airdrop, like they will send you the amount and all good. Tac tac tac. Then other steps, fill in this form. So let me share with you again and make sure to complete everything. So I know Discord sometimes is like you can enter it because of your email or whatever, like that depends. But just make sure that you are using this like your right address, your right hackathon address for this one, because otherwise you will not get access to no I, and all credits will be set up there. So you will have 5 million. So it's enough for building an application. Like they mentioned, it's around like 3,000 million to build a proper application itself. So just make sure to fill in this form. I will repeat it again tomorrow. And you can use that instead of going to, I don't know, you can, instead of splitting your stuff, like asking to Claude, then going to Cursor, then going to Visero, whatever. You can just do things in one platform. All right. Okay. So, for the step two, create a repo on GitHub and then just add your team members on it. And as I mentioned, don't forget to use a developer wallet. Because just to avoid any kind of scam issues, basically. So, also, I want to showcase that. So let me close all this thing. Oh la la. Okay. On resource, you can see different things that you can integrate, for example, into, I don't know, uh, into a prompt or whatever if you want to do a specific integration. But yeah, we just wanted to highlight all these things there. So it's really just related to Solana. So project ideation, it's basically the things that I just mentioned. So yeah, just feel free to take a look at it. But on Noah AI, what is good is that all the things are already integrated. So when you are prompting, you are talking with the chat, He already know everything, so you know how to type in, etc. So it's useful. Okay, so let me continue. Yes, you can just like launch a DAP in minutes like this. So that will gonna take care of all the things. Web2 and Web3 login through Privy. So if you don't know Privy, is when you want to build an application, the thing is that if you want to really onboard um, basic people, not crypto people, you can have a social login. So basically, just sign up, like logging with your Gmail account, and that will generate under the hood a wallet for you, and you don't have to know that you have a wallet, basically. So, which is good. So no AI will take care of the smart contract front end side. And for the back end side, you can, yes, you have to switch into outside of Noah. But the thing is that you have to know in Web3, you don't especially need the backend because your backend is under directly via the smart contract parts. So it's more up to you depending on if you want to build something hybrid or fully Web3. All right. So, oui, it's a common mistake I saw is that people are building landing page, but when you ask for the app, there is no app. So an app is that. Let me. I like taking this example. For example, Morpho. So that is the landing page explaining the product or the thing, etc. And here you can have launch app. So launch app will launch directly where you will interact and do on-chain transaction. So just wanted to to like explain there is a difference between landing page and application. Okay, let me share. Let me check the. Alors, are you sharing this presentation? Yes, I will share. You can, yeah, use no AI. I sent the form, no? Oh, I didn't send the form. Okay, shit. Uh, tac, tac, tac. Let me share this form. Up. Yes, exactly. You are getting credit tomorrow, at least for no AI. And I'm still waiting the link for 11 Labs and Vercel, but as there is more process, it's getting. All right. Okay, okay. So yes, you can proceed to external integration. For example, if you want to add something related to 11 Labs, all these things, just make sure to handle that on your side, aside Solana integration itself. Okay, I would ask for help because people don't want to sometimes, but to be honest, it's the best way to really level up into the ecosystem. So make sure to ask for help, especially to mentors. We will have also. Let me check on the schedule. We will have a session. Yes, project feedback session. So if you are stuck somewhere, we have a dedicated mentoring session on Saturday. It can be online or IRL too, but this one is IRL. Is online. Sorry. Okay. Any question? Okay. All right. So right now, submission. Oh, I'm tired. I'm speaking too much. Submission. So, please, something to do is like to build in public. Because what will happen is that on the judging side, first of all, is like AI that will score projects, but we will redo like a local judging. So you can submit, of course, with your own language if you want. But Building in public will showcase that you are really involved. You also um, maybe just it's a great way for you to be seen by everyone. If you want to network, etc., like building public is the best thing to do to make it into the ecosystem, I would say. um, are the team automatically login for the hackathon? No, they have to apply. They have to apply for the hackathon. Okay, so yes, building public and don't hesitate to tag these people. On our side, we will interact with it, of course, so no worries. Deploy your project on Vercel. So actually, no AI, on the V3, they will integrate Vercel. Like you can basically use Vercel or another one, no worries. That's fine. But just make sure to deploy your project live, like to have uh, a demo for us to test. Because believe me, we will not run anything locally, like especially because we will have a lot of submission. So make sure to have a link that we can click on and then test it directly. Very, very important, very crucial. And I would say like everyone, if you like, it's one of the common mistake of people who build really good things, but just forget that, so they are directly put aside. So please uh, don't forget to deploy your projects. Create materials such as logo, banner, so maybe you will have someone dedicated to that, but with AI right now, you can do it very, very fast. Create, yes, it's what way where I wanted to talk about Escalido. So basically, you can uh, use the Scalidro, which is a really good tool to do workflow, etc. So let me show you a bit. No, I think I have this. I have it. So basically, this is what I've done for a specific project. So it's explaining how the things work on the backend side, like the smart contract part, would say. Because it's always also complicated to have everything functional into your app. So basically, you will have to explain um, how things work while your app sometimes not working. So it's better for us to understand things how that's working under the hood. Okay, create a README on GitHub. So make sure your projects have a good README because it's going to be very useful for us to judge. And basically, if you don't have any README, it's going to be complicated. So I actually all the things that I'm saying is like basic requirements for the hackathon. Create a video demo. So demo video, sorry, or video demos, I don't know. I'm not native. Explain this 3 to 4 things. So project description, like what is your project about and why you are doing that. So what is the program solved behind that, and all the project works. So the project works is about making a demo, like using you have your app and just explaining the workflow, like user flow, sorry, of how the projects work, like how the projects work in itself. And if possible, it's good to highlight the team background too, because we like having more insight about that. Okay, almost done. I almost finished my presentation. So filing the submission form before 8 a.m. UTC on Sunday. So what is that about? Is on projects. Um, Here, like you will have to put some information. If you are also submitting for partner tracks, for example, Li-Fi, you will have to explain the integration, which integration you used, and then put the like more information about where you can find this integration itself. Because it's going to be useful for AI to also judge, not only us, but also for AI. Put the description, the text stats. So actually, I don't know, you put whatever you want. Continue. Um, so you can put the logo, banner, screenshot. So basically, on Escalidro, when you are doing a workflow, you can just upload the screenshot here. Here you can just like put a GitHub repository, demo project URL, um, demo itself. Oh, yes, it's not ah oui, comment dire? Demo, demo. I will. I think I will modify that. Um, like your pitch, yes, your demo video. So you can use YouTube, Loom, or the things to do that. And if you have any project account, feel free to put it here too. The team, so depending on if you are submitting as an individual or if you have already a team. So if you have already a team, that will be notified there. Or otherwise, you can just submit as individual. Okay, and then review, submit, tac, 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 submit project if you are interested by the accelerator, but I will talk about it tomorrow. Okay. Okay, okay. So from now, submission are closed. Um, but we will open it tomorrow. And if you have any question also, we set up like a FAQ with everything you need. Like for example, if you have a question around project submission, submission deadline, etc., etc. Um, don't forget to take a look at it into the platform. Okay. So, wanted to highlight that, and oh, maybe I can showcase one thing is that here there is right now a functionality called the Mermaid à Escalibro. Okay, no, sorry, it's in French, but like you can, for example, ask it to AI to do a prompt, and then it's going to create like you can pass it into into Escalido, and then that's going to create a diagram, like a workflow for you. For example, here I just tested, I want to create a presentation about X402 that you can chat and ask. Wait, insert. Okay, I will ask again. I want to create a presentation about X402. Okay. So basically, that's going to create directly the diagram. So you can use these features. This is free, by the way. Okay. Um. So I almost finished. So as I mentioned, on the submission form, you will have to explain the tech use, like each integration. If, for example, you are building something on 11 Labs, just explain the integration itself. So yeah. Yes, I want to talk about something. Oh, don't hesitate to rebuild after. But I want to talk about more the judging side. Actually, yes, here. So what will happen is that these two stage, like two different rubrics. So, um, the stage one is like we are scoring our submission and defining the top 100. And so after the top 100, we are doing more like a deep review of this project to make sure everything is good. And then we will rank all projects itself locally, regionally, and globally. So you can see key signal here are about yes, eligibility compliance, of course, project clarity, real impact. We really care about that. Demo quality, deployment, repo, etc., etc. So make sure to be to to respect all the thing if you really want something. Otherwise, no worries, it's totally fine. It's just we are explaining how things are judged. And so after the hackathon, people will have the possibility to integrate to integrate the dev to pack bridge. So which is really an accelerator for you basically with Solana. And so the top three, the top three per country will be fast tracked directly into it. Otherwise, everyone can apply for it, but right now it's closed. We, but just like it's going to be open, like everyone can apply for it, but it's going to be super selective. So yeah, you can take a look at that, the trainings, etc., etc. Okay, so looks good. Any question? I was talking too much, but what's the difference when coding using Cloud Code and Noir or Solana? So the difference is that Noir AI is directly the AI tool for Solana. So it's handle all the Web3 stuff that Cloud Code doesn't have usually. That's is depending just of the model, you know. So actually, it's more powerful using Noah AI than using Cloud Code because Cloud Code is more related to kinda everything. While when you are using specifically Noah AI, you have directly something that can bring to life what you want to build in Web3 on Solana, of course, because they are not into other ecosystem. Okay, I am on Telegram. Oh, I'm not checking all messages that I have on Telegram. So just ping on hackathon support. When can we log in for the hackathon as a team? So actually, it's just um, I showcase it. Yup, yup, yup. Ah non, toujours pas. Tuk. Wait. It's here. You have to create your team, and then you can send them a code so they can join it. Okay. Uh, any advantage of solo builder? What do you mean by advantage? I don't understand. Founder market fit mean is that like the top projects, I think will be more like people with a mindset of continuing this project, you know? So it's what I mean. Um, okay, let's be. If I don't have a Telegram account, uh, you should create a Telegram account, I think, if you really want to enjoy the experience of the hackathon. Otherwise, it's going to be complicated, but otherwise, just put NR. But let's see if you will be accepted or not by no AI. When we are building in public, you can use X and also for building in public, you can use X and also LinkedIn, but X is better. LinkedIn is more like post after after the event itself when you want to talk about your projects. Um, so I will send the presentation after. Um, everything is on. Uh, mm, everything will be there. You will see the session here with the access to slide. Okay. You for login for the hackathon, mm, that's uh
Hello.
oui, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Oula. Bon, bah, au revoir. I don't know. Ok. Bon, bah, we are good, hein? No, you can be alone if you want, hein? But always better to not be alone. Yes, the slide will be shared. What did you use for the escalator things? So I'm using uh mermaid. Sorry for the accent, huh? It's called mermaid. Mermaid. No idea. Um, okay. So looks good. Alright. Lol. I think you are not registered for the hackathon if you are asking all the questions. So just um I will I will send you the FAQ and check the situation here. It's better. All right. So I will not for the 5 times. If you are alone, you are alone. You can be alone. How it's like on No AI. There's a button. Click on publish, and then after you choose where to deploy it. I mean, I don't know what to say, Benicio. All right, I will just cut right now, and tomorrow we have the opening ceremony at 2 p.m. in UTC. So I think I will send an email to everyone. And yeah, I mean, pretty exciting. First act, nice. We like people when it's first act. Um, so yeah, see you tomorrow with full of energy and all good. Take care. I will put the recording as usual on the platform extra. Okay, see you tomorrow. Tchuss.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Oui.